Hello, everyone. My name is Marian Bacon, and I'm the CEO of MB Business Solutions. So, just in a nutshell, what I actually do, I build databases. I build databases that manage your data or information. So, this could be information about, your company or other companies that you're associated with or do business with. It could be contact information, vendor information, we can also do sales or opportunities, expense and asset reports, or tracking along with inventory. Um, and that's not just to stop there. Now, if we need to go even further, if there's something that you need to manage or track, that's definitely something that I can build and customize. Um, so, just a little background about me. I started doing this type of uh, database developer design probably about 7 years ago, and I was working for a bank, and we had a very strenuous manual type of task that needed to be done, and I was just like, "There's got to be an easier way to do this." And once we had a chance, but once I had a chance to kind of research and figure out a way to make this happen, I started, building the database to kind of manage what was going in and going out. Now, it made my job a lot easier to do. It was more efficient, but my manager didn't like it very much. So, almost to the point where they were about ready to fire me over this because I'm like, why are you building this thing? Why are you putting this together? We just want you to do the manual work. We don't want you to do anything extra. Um, job was in jeopardy and everything. Like, oh, what's going on here? And then that manager just was basically let go. And then after that, a new manager came in and then realized what I had done, and they took it and ran with it. They were blown out of their mind. They're like, "Really? You put this all together on your own? You did this without any help or assistance or anything?" Like, yeah. So they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, we're going to use this." So it expanded. It turned into different. It ran into different projects and other things they were done. And I thought back to that and I said, this bank, this large bank, wanted to use a database that I built in order to manage operations and reportings, and it was successful. So why not share this gift that I have with the world? Specifically, what I want to target is really small business. I think small business can really take advantage of a tool like this to kind of manage their information, um, and make it available for everyone on their team if needed. And so, what I wanted to do is just kind of show you a sample demo database that I've already built. Took some time, took me a few months to get this thing into somewhat of a good space. Um, but this is just going to be just basic, company information, data entry, got some charts with it, some navigation pieces, a little bit of design, and also, contact information. So when you see the next video, that's pretty much what it's going to entail. So just give me a second, and I'll switch on over. Okay, here we go. All right. So here's my desktop. You see a nice little tree and a giraffe. Did not choose this background. It just pops up on its own. So we'll just skip over that, and then we'll give this Access database here for MB Business Solutions a nice little click. And I'm just wait for that to pop up. Yeah, I think the system knows when it's like screen recording, it kind of makes things a little bit slower, but we'll give it a minute. Haha, voila. So here we are. This is MB Business Solutions. This is a database. So I have like a sales menu here, a company menu, and an operations menu. Kind of set it up where, this is just the landing page, what you see, have the MB Business Solutions logo here. So everything's pretty nice here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about this section in the company menu, and I'll click on that. And then I get a nice little pop up, and it kind of goes over my companies and contact information. So with companies, they can be broken down into four different types. There's your internal. So that's just, your own company. You have your information about yourself there. Any clients, partners, or any external companies that you're doing business with. I also put a chart here that's going to basically take the count of, an internal, external client. I have one of each here. So as the chart expands, the numbers will basically grow. So it'll just kind of fit to what is in there. Down below, I got the contacts. So we got, our executives, that's internal, employees, internal. And we got a candidate. So if you're doing like any recruiting or something like that, you can use this here, or external. Um, External contacts that'll be associated with, potential partners or clients or, external companies. So it's kind of like I put things together. So we got probably one employee and two executives, right? So if I just want to go back to my main menu screen, this is basically my landing page. All I would do is click this button and it goes away and it's back. Nothing that spectacular, right? So back here, and what I would do is go into companies. So I'll click on that. All right, so I get my company screen. So here I got an ID number, I got date created, what's the legal name, company type, got a drop down here, to pick out which one it is. We got another drop down for your status, is it active or inactive, description of the company and what they do. We got another drop down for location type. So it could be like a office, headquarters, warehouse, or home office, address or street address two, city, state, zip code. So you got your state drop down here, so you pick your state, and then you got let's see, establish. They put in the last four of tax ID. You can even go here and you can attach a document. So this is what you do: just go in here to add a document, and you can add attachments to this. And then you also see like your related contacts to this. And then once that's all done, you can just mark it as complete. And then down below, you'll see a list of all the different types of companies that's associated uh, in the system. But this will just be on your main one. Um, have the name of this, what we're in, the company profile. You can create a new one, save, refresh, make copy. You can print this out. You can delete this record. You can close it out. You can move on to the next one or the previous one, or you can go back to the company menu. So here you can just go back to the company menu. So that just takes us back here where we were before. And let's just go back. And then I'll show you another little trick here where if you click on the company logo, it actually takes you back to the main menu or your home page. So now I'm back here at the clicking on the logo, right? So that's pretty neat, right? So let's go back to companies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new company. So we're going to say this is a demo company. Yeah, it's probably moving a little slow here. And let's say this is a client, and we'll say client test company. Location type. This will be an office. Street address. We'll say 123 Street Road. Too many E's there. Not happy with the E's. And then we are in, let's say, Charlotte. Yeah, I think you can just go ahead and type it in too. It'll just there. The zip code is 2111. Okay. And then you're established. We will say you got the date picker. I would just say they were established, Monday. And if you got the last four of the social, you can put that in too. If you're not, and don't worry about it, you don't really need it. Don't really have any attachments that are needed at the moment. And let's see, they created, let's say they created today, and let's give them an active status. All right. And let's go ahead and save this profile. All right. So look at that. You got your demo company down here in the list. All the additional information. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to add a contact. So let's click new contact. So now I get a pop up here for contact. Let's say this is a sales agent. Get my T get all over there. We'll call it Bill. His first name. He's at 321 Road Lane. It's also going to be in Charlotte. See, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Let's see, email address. This is his status. He's going to be active too. He was created today. And what's his name going to be? Smith. I'm going Mr. Smith. Let's see. We just want his work phone number, so it's 55. Yes, 555. Yes, 1111. All right, and we're gonna say this guy is a external. Right. Let's also give him an email. Let's say Bill dot Smith at um, and let's pick the company here. All right, and you see that the full name just automatically populates once you enter that information. We don't really need a middle. We'll go ahead and save this. And let's go ahead and complete this form. All right. And then let's see if we refresh this. There we go. We have Bill is added as a related contact. All right. So we'll save again. And then we will complete. All right. So that's pretty much it. So I just basically created a new company, which was a client company, someone that basically selling to, and then I also added their contact information. So that's just a little bit of what this tool can do. Now, what I'll do is I'll put together another demo video and we can kind of dive into more of the operation side. So this is going to be like your uh, inventory management or expense reporting. So please, if you get a chance, let me know what you think about the video. Was it too long? Did I not get to the point? Any of those type of, tips or anything. And if you're in need of something like this, if you think this will be beneficial to you or beneficial to someone that you know, let me know. All right. Well, I thank everybody for their time, and I'll be signing off. Talk to you a little later.